This next form is an essential movement in Taiji. In Chinese, it's Yun Shou, literally means cloud hands or cloud hand. It feels a bit complicated at first, and it does take a lot of explaining, but it's the heart of Taiji's smooth and fluid nature. And when it clicks, it will feel very natural. Now, if you find my spoken instructions too much to follow, maybe just follow the movements and let it sink in that way. I'm moving as if I were your reflection. For you, it'll be like looking into a mirror. When I say to you, raise your right arm, you raise your right arm on this side. Remember, it's like looking in a mirror. We move the right hand first. Starting out facing 12 o'clock, turn your body to 1:30 and push your right palm to 3 o'clock at shoulder level, turning your head to 3 o'clock to follow your right hand. Then turn your body to 12 o'clock and move your right arm in an arc to abdomen level with the palm facing to the left. Then turn your body to 10:30 and lift your right hand to shoulder level, palm up. Now turn your body to 12 o'clock and move the hand across your face. Now turn your body to 1:30 and press your palm out to 3 o'clock at shoulder level. The hand moves in a vertical circle down to the abdomen, across to the other shoulder, and across the face. Turn the palm out and push at shoulder level. Your gaze is on the pushing hand. It's a continuous movement as your body rotates from 1:30 to 10:30, and the arm rotates in a half circle. Firstly, rotation of the wrist, then the even movement of the arm in an arc, then a shallow arc across the front of the body. Now let's do that on the other side. Move the left hand now. Turn your body and head to face 10:30 and push your left palm to 9 o'clock at shoulder level. Then turn your body to 12 o'clock and move your left arm in an arc to abdomen level with the palm facing to the right. Then turn your body to 1:30 and lift your left hand to shoulder level, palm up. Now, turn your body back to 12 o'clock and move your hand across your face with the palm facing inwards. Then turn your body to 10:30 and press your palm out to 9 o'clock at shoulder level. The hand moves in a half circle, down to the abdomen, across to the other shoulder, and then across the face. Turn the palm out and push at shoulder level. It's a continuous movement as your body rotates from 1:30 to 10:30 and the arm rotates in a half circle. Firstly, rotation of the wrist, then the even movement of the arm in an arc, then a shallow arc across the face. The movement originates in the lower torso at about waist level in a region called the lower Dantian in the Chinese tradition. Turn the waist first, followed by the arms and hands. Turn and lift hand, turn and push hand. Now let's combine both hands. Turn your body to 1:30 and extend your right arm to 3 o'clock at shoulder level and lift your left hand to your right shoulder. Then turn your body to 12 o'clock and your left hand across your face to the left. Your right hand sways down to abdomen level. Left hand moving up and right hand moving down at the same time, synchronized. Now turn your body to 10:30. Push your left hand to 9 o'clock and your right hand to your left shoulder. Next, turn your body to 12 o'clock and move your right hand across your face to the right, while at the same time scooping your left hand down to abdomen level. Right hand moving up and left hand moving down at the same time. Then turn your body to 1:30 and push your right hand to 3 o'clock and lift your left hand to the right shoulder. Now watch the continuous movement. Move the wrist first and then the arms and hands, always looking at the pushing hand. This form introduces lateral steps. Move the right foot in to be close and parallel with the left foot. Then shift your weight onto the right leg. Lift the left heel first, then the toes, and move the foot out to 9 o'clock. Both feet are still parallel. Now shift your weight onto the left leg, and then back onto the right leg. Now lift the left foot, heel first and then toes, and bring it back parallel and closer to the right foot. Shift your weight onto the left leg and move the right foot out to 3 o'clock. Now shift the weight onto the right leg. Shift weight and step in to follow. Shift weight and step out, but don't follow, just shift your weight. Then shift weight again and step in to follow. Shift weight again and step out, but don't follow, just shift your weight. This is one of those things that is complicated to explain and a lot easier to do when you know how. So lots of practice, it really helps. And you're exercising your legs while you do, and enhancing your proprioception or sure-footedness. You're improving your sense of balance as well. At the most basic level, it's just a step to the left and then a step to the right. In Taiji, we slow down the steps so the movement is exaggerated. Incidentally, if you have any difficulty keeping your feet parallel, it's not that important, but it is preferred. Inhale when scooping the hand up towards the shoulder. Exhale when pushing the hand out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Sometimes people get muddled up at first, with hands moving all over every which way. But be patient and practice. It'll come to you, and soon it will feel very comfortable and very natural. Well, in the next tutorial, we'll take a look at Golden Rooster stands on one leg, and I'll see you then.